What's happening, Sports-A-Delic? As always, hello to my subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. And yes, it's true. I have some die-hard, true blue. One of them coming straight out of DC. We are Redskins. We don't give a damn about no Commanders, no Commodores, no commas. We are Redskins for life. Hail to the Redskins. Let's welcome Herb KT. Welcome, gentlemen. What's up?
What's up? What's up, family?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Now, I think you all. I'll open with this before we get into this trash. With our owner. I'm excited about Sunday against Green Bay, but I want you all to share with me why you're excited about Sunday, and then I will share why I'm excited. Go ahead, KT, spit it out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm excited because Taylor Heinicke is back in the game, and even Rivera's excited. He said Taylor Heinicke gives him the best chance to win, so that tells you he's been feeling that the whole time. He was probably going to bench Carson Wentz anyway, without the bad hand or not. He was going to bench him anyway, judging from his comments today. But I'm excited because he has more weapons. He's mobile behind that, offensive line that we have, which is still a little weak in some areas. He's a spark for the team. Everybody's pumped up. It's also a homecoming game. It's going to be celebrating the 90th anniversary. So old school going to be in the house, and Heinicke is going to be in the house, and excitement is going to be in the air. They can't lose. If they lose, I probably won't watch them anymore for the rest of the year. But hell to the Redskins, man.
I know that's right.
There's a very good chance you may not be watching.
I know. But I was done with them last week.
Well,
even when they won, that game they won, it felt like they lost. That 12-7 game against Chicago, that still felt like a loss to me.
It really did. Really did.
So I was done with them then.
Yeah, that's true.
Took my hat off, took my shirt off, and hell with it,
Well, I didn't take anything off, but I was where I was watching the game. We were upstairs, and I did climb up to jump off to the downstairs off the ledge, and people grabbed me. Yeah, I was ready to just throw it all in.
Wow.
I was. Yeah. Wow. But I'm still here, guys.
Hey, here we go.
Herb, you excited about Sunday?
I'm very excited about Sunday. Now, our last win, as soon as the last second went off the clock, normally I'm feeling like, hell yeah, we got a W. But when the clock hit 0, I went, what the hell was that? Right? Thank God we got a W. I was like, what the hell? It just felt like a loss. You guys know it felt like a loss. I was like,
yeah.
Well, the reality is, if the guy had caught the pass clean, it would have been a loss. If he didn't bobble the pass, it would have been a loss. That's right. Why we felt the way we felt.
That's right. If they had a confident quarterback, they would have beat us down.
We had Curtis Samuels out there dropping touchdowns. I'm like, damn, right? Hey, man, we don't get that damn many opportunities.
That's right.
But in the end, we got a W, right? We got a W. So it's on the Green Bay. Now, not too many people giving us a shot to beat Green Bay, but the Jets beat them soundly last week, right?
They sure did.
Okay. Now last year, the Jets were a really good team. I mean, not the Jets, the Packers. This Packers team is not that team. They don't have Devontae Adams, right? And they don't have the confidence. They're just a different team. Last year, we had them beat soundly. If you guys remember, Taylor Heinicke, some kind of way, took a knee on a one when he was about to go in.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then fumbled the next damn play from the one. I said,
I remember
you gotta
that.
be kidding me. right? So we gift wrapped him that game last year.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I forgot about that,
We gift
man.
that game last year.
How could you?
So
yeah.
So now add the weapons that we have now. Last year we didn't have Dotson. Last year we didn't have Samuels, right? So when you add the weapons, and I have to be honest with you guys, I don't want anything bad to happen to our guys, but I did want to see Heineke because our offense was just sputtering.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that's Heineke. Now I did not know he broke his finger. I didn't know. He kept shaking it, and I was like, shake it off. One guy is not giving him credit for. He played through it. A lot of guys would have set. Quarterbacks, I've seen him sit. Not only that, but you guys saw him take an all-pro linebacker off his feet. Did you guys see that block?
Did. Yeah, I remember that.
That brother was all-pro, and he looked them like you ain't nothing. And just so Wentz wants to win, right? So everybody trashing my man. Everybody trashing him. But I'm like, why are we going to trash him like we got so many people dying to come here? We don't.
Exactly.
We don't. I mean, I have to be honest. If you two were quarterbacks, I had to beg you to come to DC. So, you know what I'm saying? Her being a female, I'll have to beg her to come quarterback.
Yeah.
Our team, you know?
Well,
so it's not like we got so many people just, knocking down the door wanting to come here.
Exactly.
I will share with you all. I'm excited about Sunday because I told people this. I call him Carson Wentzing because I said, just wait. He's going to get injured. It's in his DNA. I don't have to. I would never wish or hope for someone to get hurt. I don't have to with Wentz. It's betting on a sure thing. Like if I couldn't get anybody to bet me. I said, hey, I bet you $20 that Carson Wentz is going to get hurt some kind of way. It's just in his DNA. But would nobody take me up on that bet because it's in his DNA. I just didn't know which week, but I knew that it would happen.
Yeah.
And I still felt like he was being selfish, and I'm going to tell you why. Playing through the pain, I get it. But he missed a lot of wide open throws.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was trying to play through the pain. That hurts your team. It hurts your team. But he's on his last leg as far as having a starting job in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I think that he wanted to just go ahead and gut it out, even if it means missing throws or what have you, because he missed some critical throws. But I get it in terms of what was probably going through his mind. But you have to be unselfish and take yourself out if you're, missing bad throws and things.
Exactly.
Like easy throws, But I'm excited because I felt like Heineke should have been allowed to lose that job on the field this season. He should have been the starter, and if he didn't get it done, then you bench him. That's just my feelings. It's what. But then to add insult to
what do you guys?
Hold on. To add insult to injury. Did we sign Jake Fromm? And if so, why? See, this be the shit I be talking about. What rationale do we have for going out getting a 5th round quarterback that's been on a backup?
I just found that out today, maybe a few hours before this podcast.
I seen it. I just didn't want to see it.
Hey, was he a former Panther?
He played with the Giants. The Giants drafted him.
No, I remember he was there. I'm just saying, I'm surprised he didn't go bringing a damn Jake DeHome or something.
Right. All the way back.
Yeah.
Go all the way back.
All the way back, so.
Hopefully Heineke stays healthy, and if he does get hurt, hopefully Howell will stay healthy to keep Fromm from getting in there because it's over if he has to come in.
What are you guys' perception of Howell? I want to hear what are you guys' perception of Howell?
I think he's maybe a year or 2 years away. He'll get a shot next year. if Heineke plays well, then he's the best chance of saving the season. How if they fail on saving the season, then throw him in there so he can get some reps and let's see how he is. Let's see how he can perform. Can't really judge the preseason because that's a whole different world. But if they lose the season this year, I would go ahead and pull Heineke, put Howell in, let him get some reps, and then draft the quarterback still, and then let him battle it out during the offseason. Because if Heineke screws it up and doesn't prove himself, then he's not going to be back. And we know Wentz not going to be back. So you might as well just put Howell in there if the season's lost. Like if they lose the next 2 or 3 games, then go ahead and throw Howell up in there so he can get some reps, and let's see what happens after that. Tank the season and go ahead and get that brother from Alabama. They need to get him.
Well, I think having watched this guy up close and personal, every quarterback needs a running back, right? And people forget in 2020 he had 2,000-yard rushers as the running back. I think Williams, forget the other kid's name, and they really should have beat my Clemson Tigers. Herb, I'm a graduate of Clemson University, and I'm telling you how very accurate. He's very accurate with the football. I can tell he has the cerebral altitude, certainly for the position. And I think if he'll hurt you if he gets. He don't need as much time as Wentz because he goes through his progressions pretty quickly. He knows where he's going to go with the ball. He seemed to have picked up the offense a little better than Wentz, to tell you the truth, in the preseason.
So you are a fan of Howell? Because I was a huge fan. I was begging us to draft him. And
I'm a fan of Howell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I said it's a steal. I said it was a steal.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to lie. I wanted him in the 2nd round, the 3rd round, the 4th round. And by the time it came in the 5th round and they weren't drafting him, I was done. Because I was like, this dude could have been drafted easily in the 2nd. I would have been cool with it.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about his arm
I
strength.
would have been cool with it. 4th. Yeah. Once it got to the 3rd round, I said, whoever gets this kid is getting a steal. In the 3rd, I was saying it's a steal. And we got him in the 5th. Yeah, he's not a 5th round talent.
I thought it was the 3rd round they got him in. They got him in the 5th round for real?
5th round.
Yeah.
Now, last year, he was projected to be number 1 overall pick. Yeah. Right? But he came back. And that's when De'Ami Brown was his receiver.
Right.
Oh, they had a chemistry like you wouldn't believe.
And they had them running backs. But
they had the 2 backs. They had 2,000-yard backs. Yeah, they were killing it. And I just think that Howell can give us something. He can give us the mobility and the deep ball because he has both in his arsenal. He has a strong arm, and he is just as athletic and mobile as Heineke. People don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also a little bigger, a little taller, 6'1".
Oh, he's more stout.
But the knock on him was his overall arm strength. But I don't know what they want. Not everybody's gonna have a damn cannon like Rodgers or somebody. These are elite guys that have strong, powerful arms like that.
Even Brady doesn't have a strong arm.
Right. He's accurate with the football and he's tough. And I was a fan of him, even in college, because I know he tore up Clemson University. And like I said, not for our defense, we certainly would have. I mean, they were on the goal line. They score a touchdown, they win. And our defense, he just didn't have anybody, but he's good. I like him. And I agree with you. I agree with you, KT. If the season looks like it's finished, go ahead, because he's going to be part of the future. Give him his reps. Give him his reps.
Yeah.
So,
I can tell you guys this. Heineke is going to move the ball. He is going to move the ball. I'm telling you. And I don't know if you guys know this, but did you know he passed for 700 yards in a game in college?
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. At Old Dominion.
770. I've never heard of a quarter, and it wasn't even in overtime.
Yeah, he was player. He was player of the year in in that conference.
So I mean, the boy don't have a strong arm, but he makes reads quick and he's mobile.
He just tries to do too much. That's when he gets into trouble. Mm-hmm. If he just take what the defense give, get out of bounds, get down,
so, I want to tell you guys this. So I've been to training camp a few times this year. And one thing I've observed is this. Wentz is not accurate at all. So we're talking about prior to him hurting his hand.
Hold on. You telling me that you had to go to training camp to see that?
No. But I wanted to see it for myself.
Yeah,
right.
Firsthand.
I wanted to see it for myself.
Just seeing it at Philly and seeing it with the Colts wasn't enough.
No. I got seeing him in practice. I'm like, damn, it's real. Right? Yeah. I'm a big Wentz fan. But when I sat there and I'm there at practice and I'm watching him and I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, right? You're like, this is some bullshit right here.
Yeah. I'm like, this is some bullshit. However, he is a football player. Right?
He's big as hell now. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a football player. And the kid can make plays. So you got to take the good with the bad. Right. He doesn't throw a whole lot of turnover. He doesn't throw a whole lot of INTs. He's safe with the ball.
No. He just throws critical. He just throws.
It's just when he throws them, they hurt like hell. Right?
Yeah, he throws the worst ones, man.
He might give you, he might give you that 4 touchdown game and that one interception. But that one interception will come in a 2-minute warning.
Exactly.
That's him. Even at Philly, if he's gonna do it, and that's what I don't like about him. I'm not a Wentz fan, and that's what I don't like about him. It's so consistently bad. I feel like he does it on purpose. I swear. I said it seems like he waits. He intentionally throws his interceptions when you need it the least.
This is Wentz. Wentz is consistently inconsistent.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the best way to do it.
He is consistently inconsistent.
That's the best way to put it.
But you can win with him.
What did you do when he threw that interception? When they played against Tennessee and he threw that interception on the 1-yard line, what did you do, Herb? And Reem, you tell me too. What you?
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but I'm at every game and I'm in the front row. So the only people in front of me,
You was at the game.
Yeah, he live in DC.
Okay, that's right.
The only people in front of me are the players. So when I saw that play, I have to be honest. Scott Turner didn't help him with the play calling.
Okay,
I'm be honest. So you gotta put Wentz in a situation where he cannot hurt us. Am I right? Right.
Yeah, that's on the bench. Yes,
he was.
100.
She said she was funny. She did tell me. So look.
She'll try.
He said to put him. Wait, hold on, Herb. I'm sorry. He said that we have to put Wentz in a position where he doesn't hurt us, and I said absolutely on the bench. Go ahead. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not opposed to putting Heineke in when we get inside that 10 because the boy will run, right? But we got this boy Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The running back, the rookie.
I like him.
Boy, big as a house. We on the 1-yard line.
Let him go.
What the hell?
Let him go.
Right?
Let him go.
What the hell? Run it. If you got to, hand it to him twice.
Exactly.
I'm saying the man had been shot in the leg 3 times. The least we could do. He'd have flew his mom in for the game. The least we could do is let him ride off in the sunset with the game-winning touchdown.
That would have been nice.
We got too cute. We got too cute with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
We got too cute. And not only that, our receivers aren't 6'5" and 6'3". We got 3 of the same dudes. We got 3 5'11", 6-foot guys that run 4.3s. I don't give a damn. You can't run a 4.3 from the 1-yard line.
That's true.
Well, right? But let me tell you what did hurt. Dotson. Dotson is the best at getting open goal line. Did you watch him at Penn State?
It definitely has hurt us
by him not being there, goal line situations.
I believe he would have got a touchdown. I do believe.
You think so?
Man,
Yeah,
that boy.
he can get separation quick.
When it comes to the red zone, that boy has a gift of getting that ball.
Mm-hmm.
He positions his body. He said he loved money, and catching touchdowns ain't nothing but money, right?
Wow.
And that boy, let me tell you, when we first drafted him, and you guys let me know how you feel. When we drafted him in the first round, I said, "What the fuck?" Right?
I did too.
So one of my buddies is a NFL. What do you call it? Football director, right? For University of Maryland. He told me, he said, "Herb, when you drafted, as soon as we drafted him, he called me. He said, Herb, that's the best receiver in the draft." I said, "What?" He said, "Herb, that boy is special." I said, "Man, but we got two guys like him." He said, "No, you don't." He said, "No, you don't. You don't have." Now, everybody loves Terry. He said, "Herb, this boy is different. And I'm going to tell you from what I've been saying so far, he is." Right? Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How did most Redskin fans wanted to pay Terry, right? I get it. But I was opposed to it because we had other needs. And to me, y'all going to jump on my shit, but that's all right. To me, Terry is not a $24 million receiver. He's good, but he didn't have anybody else there to catch it but him. So he's going to get the catches, right? If the three of us are the receivers, right? And Reem, she's the good one. And we're just okay. She's going to look like a star because she's going to get the catches because we ain't worth a damn.
Yep.
That's basically what, in my opinion, what was happening. Now, is Terry good? Yeah, he's good. He's all right. But I'm just saying he's not $24 million good. Right?
Well,
that's how I feel.
I've been in denial, man. I've been in denial about that, Brother Herb. And because, you got these receivers that's just like him, and his production's gone down, and, you see
what I'm saying? Now that we have talent.
Wait, hold on.
Let's see how he acts with Wentz back. I mean, with Heineke back, though. Go ahead, Ray.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this. Having in my little life, being a professional basketball player, people don't understand. Contracts are based on what I've given you. I've earned that money. Now, what happens after that, you want to be able to say, "Damn, I'm glad we paid him," or "Oh my God, I wish we hadn't," AKA Russell Wilson. I think they're going to regret that. What I'm saying is this. I'm not to be diminished as a basketball player because my teammates aren't as good as I am. That doesn't diminish me or my ability to my contribution. That's number one. Number two, it's not his fault that we have had the ups and downs with the quarter. I think the production that he has had with the craziness that we've given him at the quarterback position, I think he's done highly well. He's not, the balls that he's been catching from day one to now, the balls that he's been catching, they have not been on target by no means.
Yeah.
It's not like he's been throwing straight dimes by no means. He has had to dive for balls down there out of bounds, plucking them up off the ground, getting blasted through the middle.
That's true.
I think in his loyalty, because he didn't have to be there, he didn't have to remain. There's other teams that will be glad to pay him because, yes, what is he going to give you if you mess around and give him an actual damn quarterback? Like with him, Dotson and Samuels, with Heineke, watch what happens. Because you can't double all of them.
I'm excited about it.
You can't double all of them. Watch what happens. Yeah. But the problem we may run into with Heineke is accuracy down the field. Because that's what the problem was with McLaurin. He was open, but Heineke sometimes just didn't have the arm strength to get the ball to him. And that's what I'm saying. But don't tell me I'm not worth $24 million because this cat can't get me the damn ball. Ain't my like I'm running the post. I'm open. Throw it.
Yeah.
When that hand don't look, hey, Herb, what does that mean? Yeah. Throw it up. Throw it up.
Throw it up.
That's
it.
Throw it up.
That's it. But
then Heine can be like, and it don't get there.
All right, so I pay you $24 million. I expect production. Now I pay you $24 million, but I bring in some people that are just as talented as you, right? And now their numbers are better than your numbers, right?
Again, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that because if Wentz is going to be fixated on a receiver, if you notice, the line is diminished. He's getting rid of the ball. The first, whoever comes open first. He don't even go by progression. He just like
he almost has to. That line is trash.
Whoever gets open first, that's where I'm going with the ball. But here we go again. I will liken it to basketball. You can bring in a point guard that's just as good as I am. You can bring in a 3 guard that's just as good as I am. I'm the starting 2 guard. The only difference is we have some intangibles. Like I can shoot 3-pointers like they're layups. The point guard might have limited shooting range. The 3 might not be able to really handle the ball, but it's a beast, rebounding. But you still can't tell me because I was averaging 35 points a game. Now that you're here, I'm averaging 25, that I don't deserve my money. I still have my intangible. It's up to the coaching, the players, the play calling to, like, I'm useless without the basketball, right? If you can't give me the ball, we run a play, I clap for the damn ball, and somebody done took the cookies running back down the court. Yes, my stats are going to be fucked up because I ain't getting my touches. Okay, don't give Stephen Curry his touches and see won't everybody else on the team have more points than him. It doesn't diminish him. So I can't agree with you on that. McLaurin was a steal in the draft for us. We got him for dirt cheap. I think he was highly productive for what we gave him in return. We're lying to players. See, we're lying to players because of our owner. And let's get into that.
Oh, yeah.
Herb, when you have the type of organization that we have, look at the stuff that's swirling around. You got settling sexual harassment lawsuits. You have, are they going to build another stadium? Did they get the land over here? You got Congress saying we want to see the emails. You got all of this mess.
It's a lot.
All of this uncertainty. Yeah. And for guys to continue to show up, block out all of that, and try to be the best they can on the field, we own whatever the hell they ask for.
Yeah. I always said that we make Sports Center, NFL Network, all that shit for the wrong reasons, right? I'm telling you, when you hear somebody say the Commanders, there ain't no good shit coming after that. What's coming after that is this person, sexual harassment, this person. It's frustrating, right? Yeah. But what keeps us relative are people like you and you, right? The diehards like yourselves, that keeps us relevant. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for us, I don't know what the hell would happen.
Quiet as this kept, people think that people really hate the Cowboys. I think we're the most hated. I really do. I think we're the most hated because
but not from that same type of perspective though. As the Cowboys are hated, we're hated because of our owner, and he just kind of put us in that category.
Let me ask you all this. I
got a little story to tell before you get into that. If you give me a minute, I won't be no longer than a minute.
Okay.
I went to a restaurant here. And I walked in and I saw a guy. Check this out. He looked just like the damn Redskin logo, right? So I was like, damn. I said, I'm telling you, right? So I was like, I got to say something to him. And this was 2 years ago, right before we changed the name. So I went up to him and said, sir, you Native American? He says, yes, I'm Native American. And not only am I Native American, I'm a chief of 28 tribes. I said, oh shit. I said, do you mind if I ask you a question? And he said, brother, I got all the time in the world. I said, really? So we had lunch. He said, let's have lunch. Sat down and had lunch. I said, brother, how do you feel about the Redskins name? What he said blew my mind.
I love it.
He said, sir, I'm a chief of 28 tribes and I teach Native American history. We honor the name Redskin. I said,
wow.
He said, what happened is Dan Snyder pissed some people off, right? That's what he said. He said Snyder pissed some people off, and they said by all means they're going to ruin him and ruin our team, and they did it.
Oh,
this
man.
dude is a cheat. And look, and he said he reached in his wallet and pulled out a little ID. On his ID, it said Native American. He said, if you meet somebody and they don't pull out an ID saying that they're Native American, it's a waste of time. They can say they mother was this, grandmother was this, but when you Native American, and on that, his name was Billy, and check this out. It said on his ID, Billy Lone Wolf Smith, right? His first name was Billy, I remember that. And it had like Lone Smith or Long Wolf or whatever. It had a little name like that, and then a regular last name like Smith. And I told him, I said, brother, I want to go live with you because there's some people that follow me and they need to hear this. And we did that. And it was touching, man. And I was on the fence.
Oh,
I was like, well, we're offending all these people. But then
I would love.
told me that,
I would love to interview him but this is something I knew. I had an opportunity to talk to some Native American Indians, and they said a Redskin is a warrior.
Right.
You know, we're proud. We're proud.
Right.
It was the warriors trying to protect, you know, the women, the children, you know, in the tribes from the white man and what they, you know, were doing. And then, you know, and some people feel like, how is it that some people feel like we have racist people suggesting to everyone else what is racist, you know? But I say hail to the Redskins.
Oh, that's right.
You know, and then obviously, Herb, you met him, because if he's looking just like this damn thing, you should have took a picture with him.
Right.
You know what I did? I took a picture of his ID, and I do have it. I still have a picture of it, and I put it on my page. He didn't mind.
You know, my ID. You know,
that?
my ID. So you're saying that should my ID say Rima Negro long ponytail Miller?
It might have to say something like that. That's what that brother had, and I was like, wow.
Negro ponytail. I'm Negro ponytail.
Mine just say black.
And if it doesn't say that, then you're not authentic.
Right. Yeah. Okay, but seriously, did you all read this pitiful letter that Snyder put out there to the world?
I didn't read it. I heard somebody he read it on another show. He read it. He threw Jason Wright's name in there. Talked about how, you know, it undermines Jason Wright's success with changing the culture, that type of thing. But then he more or less tried to express his innocence, and he blamed ESPN all throughout the
rip.
Yeah, sounded like that. So.
Well, Herb, I know Herb wanted to dive balls deep into this one. So, Herb, go ahead. Go balls deep.
Yes, sir.
I really don't know what to say, to be honest. I really don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm like, what the hell, right? And being a fan ambassador, being a fan captain and a fan ambassador, which I am, I have to be a little reserved, you know. I have to be a little reserved. Now, coaching and all that shit, I'm gonna jump on that, but
yeah,
I have to be a little reserved about that.
Well, I'll say this. I'm glad that I say I have a hard time pronouncing one of the NFL owners. He just said, "Look, we need to just go ahead and look this thing right straight in the face, call it what it is. There is absolutely merit to have Ursay, to have this man, up out of here because he don't represent us and who we are." And again, if the NBA, why not just contact Silverman over there at NBA and say, how did you all toss out the Phoenix owner and just follow that formula? Because it's past time. And we talked about this before, KT. We know that Jack King Cole has rolled over 9 million times in his, I mean, come on, let's just call a spade. And it's time for him to go. I think that they're just kind of getting their ducks in a row because he obviously has vowed to bring the NFL down to their knees with the dirt. No, just stuff like that. Like how can we run a quality organization? And we're fortunate if we have guys that can show up and focus and play with this type of rhetoric going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, because he turned gangster. He definitely turned gangster, talking about he got dirt on everybody else and Roger Goodell too. That's gangster.
And saying that they're like the mafia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they call him Dan Snyder, the Nino Brown of the NFL.
Exactly.
The Nino Brown of the NFL.
If I go down, I'm gonna take everybody with me.
Okay, but that's my point right there.
What like your boy Denzel said. Yeah. I got cases on all you bitches.
Right. But I'm saying, but who else has that going on? What other organization in any level of sports have this type of nonsense?
Dan Snyder said shoot program.
That was straight gangster. That was straight gangster, man. That was Nino Brown.
Shoot program, 24-hour lockdown. Dan said he's not going out by himself.
That's right. Let's kick the ballistics. If I go down, I'm gonna take a whole bunch of you down with me.
Well, and then let's not forget. But let's not forget, you got another guy out there that we know for a fact he can bring the NFL down to their knees, which is John Gruden. That's still going on. That's still going on.
Forgot about him. Yeah.
The emails, because it was leaked. The email was conveniently leaked.
I think they're just going to pay him off.
They said that.
Talking about billionaires.
Wait, hold on. We're talking about the fact that it's one of the secretaries stated that it was Daniel Snyder that leaked the email in reference to Gruden. So yes, by all means, we don't know who all was on this email thread. We know that Gruden was Bruce Allen and Gruden were the only two on the email thread. Like we know that, right? And so you still have that dangling, out there. And you're right. You have to pay Gruden because he got the emails. He has the email, the whole thread. You got to pay him to shut up. But Bruce Allen, so you know that Snyder probably has the same damn email, right?
Oh yeah.
So but roll the dice. I don't care. Bring the NFL down to their knees.
Somebody that these boys need to be careful because billionaires got a lot of power. They have a lot of power. Think about it. They have a lot of power, and it's just that they really need to be careful.
Snyder needs to be careful because if it's those good old boy billionaires, all of them against one you, he better be careful. Like he better be. Look, I've said this, and God knows I don't wish this to come to pass. But if Daniel Snyder's private jet just mysteriously go down, I mean, I'm telling you because. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I don't believe in coincidence. I can tell you that too.
That's right.
because you're playing with, like you said, billions of dollars. We know Daniel Snyder don't give a damn about the Redskins. We're just a toy in his portfolio, but it serves his purpose. It's a front for whatever else that he's doing, right? That's the way I look at it. He treats it like it's just a cover for some old dirty shit that he's doing anyway.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is this: if something crazy and mysterious happens, I mean, because this is how they play. This is people, as my grandmother would say, it's possible to wake up dead.
I know that's right.
It's possible to wake up dead. So you talking about bringing down the shield? I mean, yeah, he's gangster.
I hear you.
But it also sounds like a desperate man, desperate to hide the truth as well.
Well, my thing is this: if you are a billionaire, you got everything you want times a billion. You know what I mean? How can you be desperate? This guy's got so much money and power right now, Dan Snyder.
I'm going to answer that because
go ahead. Yeah,
I'm talking about
his peers. He may be.
I'm saying desperate at a more of a mental health level, and what I mean by that is we don't know. Think about the secrets that we have, because I believe everybody has a couple of little skeletons, some little bones laying around, right? And think about what you are willing to do to just protect those particular skeletons. So we don't know what he ultimately is trying to protect and keep under wraps that would make him be desperate. This is what I tell people. Have you ever watched, are you all familiar with the ID channel? Investigative Discovery? Herb, you familiar with that?
I only watch sports.
Okay, well you've heard of, but you've heard of Snapped.
Yeah.
Okay. You got Snapped. You got Deadly Women. She Made Me Do It. 2020. Dateline. All of this stuff. Murder for Hire. These are real live cases of people. Most of them are not billionaires, and the thing they did to try to protect something that you and I'd be like, you just didn't want nobody to know about that. I watched the show last night. They killed this girl, burn her up, and tried to cover it up because she was going to lose her job because she stole $1,000 of the Black Friday money out of the safe.
Damn.
$1,000. So depending on what he is trying to ultimately hide and protect, he may be desperate enough to air out everything. That's the only thing I'm saying. You don't push a cat in the corner. They only know how to scratch and come out, right?
That's true.
And he's a pitiful man. He's a pitiful man, Herb. He lied about our season ticket holders list.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That was pretty low there.
He's a desperate man for some reason. That's what I'm telling you. Something is going on. Like, why would you lie? Look at the lies that he's told. Look at the things that once were free to us, like the on the field experience. They used to be free. Now he charges. The parking is ridiculous. Like, just everything is ridiculous because he doesn't care.
Well, compared to other stadiums, I have to be honest, it is ridiculous. I've been to some hella nice stadiums, right? And the food prices and drink prices are nowhere near what we're paying. And for the product that we're getting, my gosh.
I paid $21.50 for vodka and cranberry at the club level.
Wow.
And I'm not even going to get into, I'm a cigar connoisseur. The cigars, I was just like, damn. Damn. That's the first time in my life I felt like if I buy this cigar, I have a problem. That's how high it was. That I would have to. I was like, oh no, you can keep that, man. Did you say $47? And I know all day long it's an $8 cigar. No.
Yeah.
No. popcorn, little tiny little thing of popcorn, $15.50. It's like, get out of here, man.
What?
Yeah, it's bad and it's sad. And then, like I said, to add insult to injury, he lying about the wait list and stuff for season ticket holders. I don't know.
That's pretty low.
Yeah. But I was up there. Herb, I couldn't catch up, to you. I had too many moving parts going on. So
Right.
I have to definitively come where I'm not doing anything other than, the game.
Well, Jack Kent Cook, I miss him tremendously. He was a hell of an owner. None of this went on with him. This all only started happening after he sold the team, or his son sold the team to Snyder. And it just.
Well, he's come out and said he's come out and apologized.
Yeah.
He did apologize for. He said he was duped. If he had any idea that Snyder was anything of the sort, he's like, just no way. I mean, that's what he said. It's
So
yeah, I know that.
we know the owner is bad. So what do you think about the coaching staff?
You almost made me choke.
I like Del Rio. Out of all of the coaches, I like Del Rio.
You are going to have to tell me why.
The defense is playing better. A little better. They kept us in the game. The defense is playing a lot better than the first two games. Trashed the first 2 games, the defense. But they rebounded and they've been playing better, the defense. So that means they're being coached up. Everything else is going out of hell.
I just think that Turner clearly is living off the fumes of his father. And Jack, I think his defensive scheme, it's outdated because you can just tell how people get open, that it's too simplistic. It's easy to move down the field. I just think that Rivera has an extreme amount of crazy loyalty. And I think that by design, I think he brings in guys that he can control in that manner. I really do. Like,
that's half of Charlotte.
That's what I just think that I think it's time for a new owner, administration. I think it's time for, hey, Rivera, he did change the culture at YooHoo. I think we need to go on out there and
I agree.
Get my guy down here, either be enemy or my guy from Tampa Bay.
Leftwich, yeah.
Yeah, we need to just clean house all the way down and around. I
agree.
That's just what
keep an eye out for that San Francisco defensive coordinator.
I thought about that too.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out on him. He's going to be the hot guy. He's it's always one. He's going to be the hot. That for some reason they're passing on Bieniemy every year.
Yeah.
He should have.
Well, they say he don't interview well. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn?
He's proven himself.
Yeah.
Well, they say he don't interview well.
That's
crazy. Everybody. Well, I'm a reserved judgment on that shit. But yeah. He should have had a job.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure he's not the only. He's the only coordinator that's been that successful that has not even got a head coaching job. And you can't tell me every coordinator in the history of coordination has interviewed well. Everybody just doesn't interview well, but they can get the job done.
Can I steal that from you? History of coordination.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that myself.
The damn history of coordination. Okay?
Hey, that's 100% fact too.
Not coordination,
right.
Not coordination, but coordination.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's
every coach in the league was a coordinator.
Right.
Right now, they've been in coordination. Now they're head coach, except Bieniemy. This has been going on for 6 years.
Did you just say they've been in coordination?
Yeah, they've been in coordination for every head coach right now has been in coordination.
It's been in coordination. That's right.
That's right.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right.
Every last one of them.
What I'm saying is, I don't think I understand intelligently. We can't do it all at once. I understand that, but I do think we need the type of leadership that understands and care enough about the fans. There's one thing I can say about Arthur Blank, because I was here in Atlanta. Herb, there was a time where the old owners, they didn't give a damn about the fans. And you could not even watch the Atlanta Falcons play on TV, and they're playing at home.
Yeah.
Because the ticket prices were insane.
Oh yeah.
And so if you don't sell enough tickets for that TV airtime, you just don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the first thing that Blank did, he just bought up the space. Revamped the concessions and the ticket prices, everything, and got the people back in there embracing, the team. How the Redskins used to be. We went downhill, not just by virtue of the Snyder piece, but when we moved it out of the city. I think we moved something, with it. And I just think we need the type of ownership. I think Rivera has too much power. We need very defined lines, very defined roles in order to really right this ship, I think. That's what I think. What do you think, Herb?
I agree.
I've always said that Rivera had too much power. Let me tell you, and he's not going to lose his job, no matter how bad we finish, because he reports to Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder doesn't have, right now, that's not even on his priority list, right?
Right.
He's trying to keep his damn nose clean. He does not want his name to be out there like, why can't you fire your damn self? That's what's going to happen. So he can't refire this man because they're going to say, why can't you fire your damn self? Now, with that being said, guys, I wanted to mention this to you guys. How do you feel about our talent evaluators? Now, we can save that for later if you want, but I think we really are weak, right? When we take the lazy route, and this is what I mean by this. When we need a position, instead of doing the research and looking at talent and evaluating it properly, we just bring in Panthers. That's why people call us the Commanthers now.
The Commanthers, yeah.
So people know how I feel about that when he keeps bringing in these damn has-been Panthers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's other talent out there. You got to go find it. Like,
exactly.
I hate saying this.
Or why did he bring in Cam? Bring in Cam and leave Fromm sorry ass.
He could have done that.
Put it this way. We didn't bring in Cam. We brought in Cam's backups, right?
Right.
And we gave a 5th round pick for one, right? And then we brought in Heineke. Heineke was the 3rd round. We brought both of Cam's backups, never looked at Cam.
Sure
and
did.
Rivera needs to thank Cam. Cam is the only reason he's relative, right?
Yeah.
He was a poor, I don't want to get to, I get emotional about this shit, right?
Yeah.
Without Cam Newton, Rivera wouldn't even have the job he has today with us.
Exactly.
And but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm going to answer your question. We have a very, very bad ability to evaluate talent.
Absolutely.
It's proven through free agency. It's proven through the draft that whoever's scouting sucks and they swallow. That's all I have to say.
Exactly. For when we drafted, and again, guys, like you, I want all of our players to succeed. But when we took Jamin Davis and that boy Michael Parsons went a couple picks ahead of him, I went, what the fuck? Right?
Yeah.
Now, and I'll be honest with you. And guys, tell me this. everybody here loves Chase Young because he is a local guy, right? Chase Young should be who Michael Parsons' ass is, right?
Yeah.
That's what we wanted. Now, I understand he got hurt, but if you would have told me this brother has 9 sacks, that's what he has. He has 9 sacks, and we're in his 3rd year. And we could have took Herbert. We needed a quarterback, and I wanted us to trade back. When we took him, we could have got multiple picks, 3 first rounds.
Yeah.
You know, people wanted that pick. So I said, we already got 3 goddamn first rounders on the defensive line. Why do we need 4?
Yeah.
Why do we need 4? We don't need 4. So why take that? Oh, man, you got to take Chase. He's a gold jacket. I said, who says so? Let's get a quarterback. That's what we need. So Herbert went later on, and look at Herbert. He's all pro.
All pro.
Right?
Exactly.
And these 4, let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. These 4 number 1 picks have not played together and showing that they're deserving of being number 1 picks. They have not. They can't play together. So right now, we finally are getting it together. But when you have 4 number 1 picks, that need to be the most dominant line in the league because they're the only line in the league with 4 number 1 picks.
Yeah.
Well, now to their credit, we did finish the year we won the division. Now we did finish overall at number 2 defense, like we did.
We had a bad offense this year.
Yeah, but wait, no. Now we still won the division at 7-9. Okay. You have to have a defense to win at 7-9, in my opinion.
Yeah,
we wasn't blowing the doors off like averaging 35 points a game.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. What you had to have at 7-9 is you have to be lucky as hell to be in the NFC East that year. Because
everybody else was bad.
We wouldn't have 7-9. You can't even sniff the playoffs in any other division.
Because over in the AFC. In the AFC, 11 wins didn't get you anything but home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we had the luck was we had to be in the NFC East. That's
okay, well let me say this. Think about this. I was talking to another one of Redskins about this. 97. I cannot pronounce his last name. Kumbo.
Obata.
Obata.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, nobody expected Obata to be balling. Okay, is that a fair statement?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
that's why I said.
Now think about this. Think about this. Why don't we move Chase Young to outside linebacker?
Well, does he have the speed? Now,
wait, hold on. Does he have the speed? Now, I don't know since the injury, but I can tell you prior to the injury, hell yeah.
Well,
did you not watch it? Did you not watch him go back and look at his combine, and then you tell me what you think.
Well, what I'm gonna tell you is this: what I know for sure, Montez Sweat runs a 4.4, for sure. Michael Parsons run a 4.3 something, a 4.4. Those are freakishly athletic guys. Now, if we want to put one of them out there, if you want to put Sweat out there, okay, and bring him, let him bring hell. I'm good with it. Right now, I don't know. Chase is going, and he's going to have a leg brace on and shit. So, we'll just bring him back in.
Yeah, well, you never know. That's what I'm saying. You never, ever know.
Right. But him and Obata need to split reps. And right now, I think, let me tell you, the defense is going to be the difference in the game on Sunday. The defense is going to be the difference in the game on Sunday. Heineke's going to keep up with it. Heineke's going to put some points up, but our defense going to have to hold.
Here's what I'm afraid of, guys.
Yeah.
It's no secret that Aaron Rodgers don't have any receivers.
Yeah.
That's why they're struggling, right? A major reason why they're struggling. But I guarantee you, with Wild Goose and Fuller, them trashy covering, I guarantee you that Aaron Rodgers will have some receivers. See, that's my only thing. Like, I guarantee you these guys will all of a sudden have career days and all of this stuff. And everybody knows that they're trash, and they've demonstrated that they're trash.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say
no, it. Aaron Rodgers has called his receivers trash in a very nice professional way.
Yeah.
Right there at the podium. So if Aaron Rodgers is saying it, or why I can't say it? Why I can't say that they're trash?
I'll tell you what, Green Bay would probably have one loss if they had the receivers we have.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Well, that's my point. That's my point. that's my point. So
right.
If Wild Goose and Fuller let these guys get off, oh my Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I wouldn't put Jackson back. I think Wild Goose is
Jackson. I would tell Jackson, don't even dress out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say out of your mouth that you want to be somewhere else because you want a fresh start, I'm gonna help your ass get there by telling you don't dress out.
Have you guys heard the latest on that?
I heard he backtracked. That's what he said. He never said that.
He said that's the media putting that shit out there that he didn't want it. He didn't ask for a trade, right? Yeah. And that's probably why the shit hasn't happened yet. Right?
Wait, hold on. Now I'm disappointed in KT and I'm disappointed in her.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in you guys, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay?
Go ahead.
It's just like this terrible Monday Night Football game. The game was so terrible that
it was trash.
The damn kicker. The kicker was interviewed after the game. When is the last time we seen the kicker interviewed after the game?
Oh, you talking about the Chargers game?
Yes. The Monday night game was horrific, right? The kicker.
Ex-Redskin too.
The kicker, Hopkins, we got rid of his ass for a reason. But what I'm saying is, when has the kicker been the star to be interviewed after the game? Yeah. I'm saying that to say this. What has Jackson done since he's been with Washington to where wait, hold on. To where a reporter would just want to put some shit out about him?
Now, I get you.
Jackson.
But he went out there and posted that he wants to stay here.
Now, of course, because it wasn't recorded, so he can go my word against yours. You know, but because I'm saying they're not making that shit up.
With that being said, obviously, I know what you want.
You know what? I need. He's not giving us anything anyway. He's playing like he said it. That's what I would tell. I say, look, you're playing like you said it.
In 6 games, our secondary has given us one damn interception in 6 weeks of football. Now, with that being said, did you watch how the Eagles were just flying all over the goddamn place? Their secondary? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't we get some of them guys?
Exactly.
Right? Or is it the scheme?
It's the scheme.
It's the scheme.
Now, I'm going to tell you this.
You cannot tell me.
Wait, hold on.
Tell me that all these guys that we had were ballers and then get here and forget how to play football.
It's the scheme.
Exactly.
You know, because that's what I was telling you, KT, about the defense. Our scheme is such that everybody knows where the holes are going to be. They just send a guy to that hole. You know, you move the ball. You know, it's the scheme. And they don't even know that scheme. If you notice, they're always looking around. Look where the ball goes. Like CeeDee Lamb on that damn last touchdown when we were still kind of in the game. There was 3 guys right there. 3 guys. Where was Jackson? Jackson is playing 1 foot from the damn out of the end zone, out of bounds. He's all the way back and over there guarding that area. But no, and you got CeeDee Lamb coming straight at you, but you stay there. And then he catches, touchdown and got Cooper Rush looking like, that Dak should be benched. And then because that's why everybody's looking at him. Everybody's looking at Jackson like, that's your guy. He's in your area. They don't ever know. I think our linebackers are too slow.
No damn.
Yeah.
We have the slowest linebackers in the league.
Yeah,
ever.
We hurting there as well.
Right? And why didn't we sign Landon Collins back? Why didn't we sign Eric Flowers back? Right? Our damn Ron Pride is so damn makes me sick.
Well, Flowers is still out there.
Yeah, he's still out.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, he was our best lineman last year. I don't give a damn what people say about Brandon Scherf.
Yeah.
Flowers was consistent. Flowers was balling for us.
He was.
And for them not to bring him back, man, that's
why we need the type of owner that's going to say.
And then Ron to bring in his two Panthers.
No.
They're fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah. That's most of the problem.
One thing I do. That's one thing I agree with and I appreciate with Rivera. For the most part, he has been spending money wisely and position. Like it took us forever to get out from under all of that RG3, Donovan McNabb. See, all of that stuff was piled on. Yeah. We gave away what I think it ended up being a total of 4 first-round draft picks, wow. 5 second rounds, and 2/3 with RG and Donovan combined.
Exactly.
That's the future of your team. That's why we had to give up our special team guys because, the cap. And even after we did that, we were $36 million over the cap. So he has done a good job of getting us in position for that super quarterback. I think that's, and I'm glad.
Do you guys think this is Wentz last year with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think he.
Well, why do you think it's not?
Anyway.
Yeah. I will tell you why. Because the boy is throwing touchdowns too. I mean, he got 10 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I get that. He was on pace for 30 something touchdowns. When the last time we had a damn quarterback that gave us 30 something touchdowns in a season?
Mark,
I'm just waiting to hear the answer to this shit.
Well, obviously, you said it that you're a Wentz fan, so I expect crazy shit to come out of your mouth. And so, but no, Wentz is not it. Let me tell you why he's not the answer. You guys have played some type of sport in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that matters, it really matters, is when you really do believe in your leader. That team loves Heineke. They love Heineke because he's tough. He when we went on that 4-game winning streak, Heineke was playing lights out. He was taking shots. He put his team on his back. You love a guy like that.
Mm-hmm.
You seen it up close and personal. You was at the damn game. Yeah, that goal line play on second down, Wentz could have walked straight up the gut to the. He didn't want to sacrifice his body to do that. He didn't want to sacrifice his body, to do that. You know what? I'm going in here. I'm getting ready to take this. It was wide open for him. And so what does he do on third down? He throws a pass with 2 guys draped under the guy's skin, and he don't throw it any damn way.
That's throwing in double coverage.
Wentz. Here's the thing. We ate his contract. So that means that we would have to pay him a lot more next year. Herb.
I get you.
And you telling me that he's worth a lot more? Are you that much of a fan that you want to give him $40 million?
I'm going to tell you this.
Let me add this, Brother Herb. Also, if he plays like 70% of the snaps, then we lose draft capital as well. Because if he plays over 70%, then we lose that second.
No, I get you.
So yeah,
I get you.
That's another thing.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you how I feel. So the difference is a third versus a second or something, right?
Yeah, I think it's a second. Then you lose.
I'm gonna tell you
this. Third. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. Whether we have a second or third, it won't matter. Because if we got a second, we're gonna draft a guy that should have been drafted in the fourth. So it don't fucking matter to me. No matter where we draft, and we tend to not take the right people, so it really don't matter. But
that's the thing about Dotson. Yeah, we could have got Dotson later. I felt like.
Oh no, we could have got him in second round for sure, right?
Yeah,
and could have gotten. And I just knew we was gonna take a linebacker. with the shit that we had. With the
man.
team that we had, with the linebackers that we have, did not even draft one.
Not one.
Right? And we're going to take in the second round a defensive tackle so he can come off the bench.
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck? Right? Right? I'm like, hold on. We're going to draft a backup tackle. And we had Settles. We had Settles and Ioannidis for one. Why the hell are we going to let them go spend a second on a defensive tackle when we had defensive tackles in our house?
Exactly.
So, I get very emotional about that shit when I see stuff
we
like
can't,
that.
We can't scout talent, period. Bottom line. Everything that just came out of your mouth is what we're talking about here.
Right.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my closing points. Based on everything that we've said here tonight, everything that we've talked about tonight, this is what loyalty is fucked up. Loyalty has you questioning, like, what is wrong with us? Like, think about it. Look at the stuff that we are diehard about. Like, we will still show up Sunday and talk trash with the best of them. Hell to the Redskins, fight for old DC. Like, we're going all the way to the letter with everything that we didn't discuss here tonight. So is the organization fucked up, or are we fucked up? Or is it just both? Have the organization fucked us up? I don't remember being this fucked up. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I bleed burgundy and piss gold, and I cannot quit this shit. Right? I cannot quit this shit. I can't. And look, taking them back is like this, KT. It's like taking a chick back. You know she gonna cheat on you, but you go, all right, I'm gonna give you one more time. She cheat on you, and you go, God damn it. I'm gonna give you one more time. And they keep cheating on us, brother. They keep cheating on us, Raymond. But you can't help who you love sometimes. You can't help who you love. You know that shit is right.
Right. So because this is what I tell guys. When guys, be like, oh my God, you like the Redskins, you need to get you a new team, blah, 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 blah. This is what I say to them. I said, well, I think I'm just demonstrating as a woman that I will love you and I will stick by your side no matter how horrible you are.
Yeah.
Because what else can I say? And like I told you, I don't ever remember being this fucked up. Like I've questioned, like you know what I'm talking about? I'm a counselor. Shit, I mean, I need to, because this is the shit that I tell people to reevaluate their lives, and maybe you want to move on. This is the advice that I give. And here I am, can't wait till Sunday to see us kick Green Bay's ass.
I know that's right.
Something is wrong with us.
I can't, man. I can't. Y'all both done hurt me, man.
Oh my God. Herb, something is wrong with us.
Y'all hurt me, man. I can't.
Something is wrong. I'm fucked up. And I want to apologize to my parents for dropping all of these F-bombs. But Mom, Dad, if you're watching, I'm fucked up, okay? It's nothing you did. Yeah. It's nothing you all did. Yeah. You all loved me. You gave me food, clothing, shelter. You supported me. It's me. I'm fucked up.
Hey, look, my son said to me, he said, Dad, you know why I'm a diehard Redskin fan? So naturally, I said, because of your dad. He said, hell no. I'm 31 years old, and they've sucked my entire life. He said, the only reason I know we were good is because of what you told me, and you met my mom at a damn, somewhere. And I was like, damn. He said, Dad, my entire life, we've sucked. And he's 32. And I did the math. I said, damn. I guess you're right.
See,
it's been 32 years.
You see what I'm saying? You fucking your children up. Like he's fucked up. He's just fucked up and don't even know why.
I saw a trivia question. I couldn't stand it. It said, what NFL franchise has won one playoff game in the last 30 years. I'm like, shit, that's easy. That's Detroit. It said Washington and Detroit. I was like, damn. So guess what?
Yeah.
Don't talk shit to a Lions fan because you looking in the mirror.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we looking in the damn mirror. But let me ask you this, KT. Let me ask you this, Raymond. Do you think we'll win a Super Bowl in our lifetime before,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, will we get another one?
Well, I'm gonna answer you straight up.
Give it to me straight.
I need a real question. Ask me if we will win another playoff game in our lifetime.
I got that happening real soon. To be honest, I do. I got that happening real soon. Because
You're
we
fucked
have
up.
talent.
So
You
you're
guys
fucked
don't
up.
believe that?
No,
Yeah.
I believe that you're fucked up if you really believe that.
You don't believe we have the talent?
No, that's a different question.
We have the talent.
We've had the talent. We had the talent in '98. You want me to take you back to 1998? What happened?
I get you. But I believe we will. I believe we will.
Y'all killing me.
We've had talent.
I believe we will. But if you ask me every fucking year, I'm gonna give you that same answer.
I don't know.
I think we'll get one.
See, let me tell you what happened. When you got your damn hair cut, let me tell you what else. You cut out some damn brain cells because you don't damn believe that shit. Stop it, guys. Stop it now. You all are subscribers to Sports-A-Delic. You all bring stats. You all bring facts. You don't come on this platform with all of this kumbaya fairy tales shit. I done already let you all make up, coordination, the history of coordination and shit. I done let y'all make up a whole lot of shit. Now y'all done gone too far.
But
I got KT down talking about they've been coordinationing. No, look, no, guys, bring it back. Bring it back. No. Oh. No. It's long. Wait. Now, if you ask me, under new ownership, will we win another Super Bowl? I believe we can.
Oh yeah, that's 100%. Yeah.
But as long as Snyder, no.
Well,
I think we're cursed.
I will agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah. He doesn't deserve that glory. Okay. He don't deserve that glory. And I do believe in karma.
Though, they're not playing for him. They're playing for themselves.
Yeah.
That's the only hope we have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
they're playing for one another.
Okay. So who is Fuller and Wild Goose? Who are they playing for?
They try to get tape.
Y'all say what y'all want about Wild Goose.
Yeah.
But the brother was closer to some of them plays.
You know what he'd be out there? That's what he'd be doing. He'd be out there on a wild goose chase. He's always chasing the damn defense and looking around and looking at the referee. He pushed me. The referee, he didn't push your ass. He burnt you off the line 30 yards ago. How did he push you? You wasn't even nowhere near him. Get out of here.
Yeah, they be getting burned big time. Curl's the best player right now. Curl and Payne and Sweat, they're playing pretty good, in terms of the defense.
Well, Allen's doing his job
as well. Yeah, Allen.
Because they double team. That means somebody else got to get there. Because now Allen, those guys cannot be blocked one-on-one.
No,
they can't be blocked one-on-one.
No,
and so they're stunting them and blocking them and doing all of this, chipping them and shit.
Yeah.
But for real, have you guys been looking at Montez Sweat lately?
Yeah.
Yeah. He playing for that contract, baby.
Yeah, he been on it. Yeah. This is final year of his contract, right? His rookie contract.
Yeah, he trying to get it done.
So are we gonna let Deron Payne walk? Because we didn't sign him up. We didn't we let him opt out.
Based on what we do, yes.
Yeah.
Based on what we do. Yeah.
Right, I get you. Right. We're gonna get nothing for him. You're right.
Now, if we do something uncharacteristic, we will keep him. But if we stay consistent to the bullshit that we represent, he's just as good as gone.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. They did that with another coaching staff. They still made bad moves like that with a prior coaching staff.
Okay, you remember that picture I sent you? I sent her a picture. All the great coaches that are bona fide right now, we had all 4 of them on our coaching staff.
Yeah, the ex coordination. they were in coordination.
Yeah, the ex coordinations.
They all playoff caliber coaches now.
That's it.
And we had all of them under one roof. And you telling me we were not able to say, well, at least this one guy's worth a damn. One of them. That's who we are. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just who we are. That means we didn't even give them an honest shake and an honest chance when they were there. That's what that means.
And that's taking place under one ownership. You can
one
blame
ownership
the regime for whatever they do throughout their regime, but this stuff's been consistent for 20 something, 30 years.
We've already established 31 because Herb Jr. is 31.
Herb Jr.
31 years. 31 years.
Hey, that's some shit there, but hey, he got me on that. I was like, whoa, because your dad a diehard. He said, hell no. He said, because we've stuck my entire life. I said, whoa. But he wasn't speaking none but facts.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you can't argue with it. My wife said, why do you bother? Because she said, as long as we've been married, I've never known them to win.
Oh, my God.
And I can't argue with her.
Yeah, what your wife is saying is, you know what your wife's saying? Lord, I know I got a good man. He is so loyal and faithful. It don't matter what the fuck I do. I can cheat on him. I ain't got to cook.
Herb just said that a minute ago. How we keep going back.
Hey, that's a Redskin fan.
Right. I ain't got to do nothing.
I'm gonna look on a dating profile. This girl gonna say, "I'm looking for a damn Redskin fan."
Right.
They loyal as hell.
Exactly.
Look, I don't have to put out. I don't have to do nothing.
No.
You know, I want to say a lot more than that, but I won't. So I'll let you say.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to do nothing. You just have to.
Oh,
you ain't really got to come home.
Me.
you don't have to do anything.
Right.
You know, and you're gonna get the pension. You're gonna get the pension. You're gonna get flowers, or she's gonna get flowers on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
She gonna be well taken care of.
Hey, look, that's what we do. And
look, man, y'all
don't know when last time we had a piece of ass done, but the flowers.
You got to. She ain't gotta give you no ass. She got ass. She'll be like ass. She gonna be looking at you like more when he's talking about the playoffs. She gonna ass.
Right.
Are you talking about ass? Wait, ass. You want some what? You a Redskin fan, nigga. You ain't get no ass.
Right. Ooh, God, darn, girl. Ooh. That's who we are, loyal as hell.
That's not what we doing. That's not what we doing here. That's not what we doing here. I ain't gotta give you no ass. I ain't gotta cook. We established this now.
I got to do nothing.
Yeah, loyal. Guys, God knows I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Herb, you have to come back. You have to come back.
Hey, I cut my work schedule short today. I said, girl, you ain't gonna do that to me. She said, oh, you come next week. I said, no, the hell you ain't.
Yeah, I did. I see, typical Redskin. I'm like, no, really, it's okay. It's okay. You can just, hey, I'm loyal. I'll do it when it's best for you. See, that's just how we are. See, we've been over backwards to accommodate one another. I'm pushing, no. Let's just do it when you're off. And he's like, no, we're gonna do it tonight. See, that's just who we are. We just don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
The last time we won the Super Bowl, I was a junior in college, and that was 31 years ago.
Damn. Well, I'm on my way to homecoming in the morning, so I'll be driving my ass down to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Where you gonna be at?
Homecoming and sadly a home going at the same time. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, celebrate the life. Celebrate the life. Shit, celebrate the life.
Rest in peace to my
boy. Yeah. Where'd you go to school?
Johnson C. Smith University.
Are you SWAC?
No.
Because that's important to Robinson Jr.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't SWAC.
He ain't swag.
And I'm like, Lord, I know Papa Robinson rolled over in his grave
I
on that
know.
one.
Yeah.
Look at the big picture, man. Look at the big picture. Because
He would have popped him on side of his head if he was still here. He would have popped him upside his head.
Dion is like, if I ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If I ain't SWAC, who is SWAC? If I ain't SWAC, he said that about 15 times.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
But let me tell you what he did do. Hey, they signed off to build a new stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's doing, and I told people this. I said, Saban getting ready to be mad as hell because he's right in his backyard.
Yeah.
And now we got that transfer portal, and a lot of these teams, and like he said, it's baby steps. And what he's going to do in the next couple of seasons, he's going to jump, to a conference, to one of those mid-major conferences. He's going to jump in there so he can start getting that big money coming into the school if you play, except for they're probably not going to get their brains beat out. Let's not forget last season, Georgia State was cheated on national television because they had Auburn beat and they were cheated.
Georgia State?
Yeah.
Georgia State.
I'm not. Oh, is that it? Oh, really? I'm not up on that.
Georgia State is a team here. They had Auburn beat hands down. And then I've seen the most horrific calls. Well, no, nothing was more horrific than that roughing the passer with Tom Brady. I take that back. But it was just as egregious.
That was crazy.
That was egregious.
Yeah.
And I'm saying the shit that they've been doing to Carson Wentz, if that's not roughing the passer, what is? But we don't get those calls.
Exactly.
Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in to Sports-A-Delic.
Herb, nice meeting you, man.
Hey, man, nice meeting you. Hey, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me for sure.
I don't know if people will take time out to enjoy this 90-minute video, but God knows if they do. There's a whole lot of treats in here for them. So we will only our true Ace Boom Coon friends probably watch the whole thing, but they're missing out.
It's gonna be some.
It's gonna be some,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna put it in the title. Redskin fans venting, must watch entire video.
Entire.
Because
they're trying to look for a time when they can tune out. They're gonna go, God damn, what they talking about now?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah,
that's what it's about. I really appreciate it.
Well, yeah, because like I said, I'm back, and the content, will be flowing, and I'm looking forward to having you guys on again. Like I said, KT is my ace. I be having to catch him. He's always like, I got a lot happening. I got a lot going on. And I'm like, man, go with that.
I stop it. When you holler at me, I stop it though, Reed.
You did,
that, Reed.
Yeah, because it was kind of tricky. You was like, I might be jump on at 8:45, and I'm like, well, I can push it back because I don't really like when people jump in. And then I know it's
right after that.
And then he's like, oh, never mind, we good.
Yeah, I made adjustments right after that.
Yeah, so because you're Redskin, see.
That's right.
Hey, I loved every second of this. This was more than I thought it would be. I really appreciate it.
Hey, make sure have your wife fast forward to the 1 hour and 22-minute mark and let her know that I was talking about her in there.
Can I say no comment on that?
And I don't know who this lady is because Herb made it sound like he's like he met his mom somewhere. And I'm saying, damn, somewhere. That just sounds like that's a little creepy.
Let that shit ride.
Yeah, like, damn,
Oh, man.
I mean, he did say he go to HBCU. So, right, but you got a wonderful son out the deal, right? So there you have it. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Wherever there's somewhere.
And let me tell you something. Yeah. He'll come on one day. And he's the most diehard, and the boy know. Oh, you talking about? Oh, he deep with it. So one day, and one day. I'm sure.
Because I'm gonna tell him that. When was he born?
Shit.
What
91.
month?
91. What year you?
What month was he born in?
March.
Right.
Oh.
So when I tell him that you wasn't even born the last time we won the Super Bowl, he came. That was January. He came a few months after the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
That's how long we've been sucking.
Wow.
When you put it in that perspective.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
And my boy about to have kids on his damn own.
And you tell him if they ain't Redskin fans, he better be getting the damn DNA. Tell him that.
Oh, he's not gonna have it any other way for sure.
Yeah.
He won't have any other way.
And
he's gonna have a lot to say about this video. He's gonna have a lot.
And let's hope, Junior, since you're gonna be watching this video, this is my message to you. Don't come on this platform talking about you met your woman somewhere. Please be specific, even if you got a lie. Like Millie Jackson say, even if it's a lie, tell me something.
Tell me something.
Conflicting reports.
Boy, y'all killing me. I got
conflicting reports.
I'm hurting, man.
Yeah, you all have a good night, and thank you so much for tuning in.
All right.
Is that your wife?
My wife.
Miss Loyalty, hey, how you doing?
She got a good one.
Yeah, I told him that you always say, why you stay with that team? Because they haven't been winning since as long as we've been married, they haven't won. You don't want to come over. She don't want to come over here.
Ma'am, if you can hear, can you hear me?
Hold on.
Ma'am, if you're listening, what I told your husband was you got it made, because with Redskin fans, we're so loyal. Our organization don't give us anything, nothing. And I said, just like your wife, KT, she ain't got to do shit, and you still gonna give her everything, because that's just how we are. We don't expect or demand anything in return, and we still gonna be loyal, and we gonna be there for you.
Wow. That's it in a nutshell, guys.
Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right.